Everyone has a unique and individual hobby, whether it is reading, sports, or running. Each of these hobbies are unique to each of us. We participate in these hobbies because we enjoy them and we find fun in accomplishing them. As we each have our own hobbies, I obviously have some of my own. I run for exercise, play board games with friends, and watch and critique movies. My first hobby that I will cover is how I exercise. I run / walk every day for about 30 minutes. I try to run 2.5 miles each day. When I first start, I run my fastest mile I can, which is 3 seconds under 8 minutes. After I finish my first mile, I try to run my total 2.5 before the 30 minutes is up. Running helps elevate my mood and filter out stress. Whenever I have a sucky day or it's just going terrible, I go on a run and it helps me out. I listen to music while I run, which is my favorite part of it. Music helps me a lot with life. I used to have running problems where my feet would ache after and before every time I ran, but eventually a doctor prescribed me running shoes and I go through a pair about every 6 months, so that's helped me a lot. My next hobby is simple on paper. I love playing board games with friends, both competitively and just for fun. My favorite part about board games is how they're interactive. They force you to interact with the people around you. Unlike other games, there's a disconnect. There's nothing more fun than seeing your friend's reaction to your ridiculous move or your outrageous dice rolls. My favorite board game is chess because it is a 1v1 between you and your opponent. There's no luck involved. It's a game of strategy. If you win, you're better, and it's vice versa for if you lose. My favorite board game to play with friends, though, is Root. It's an asymmetric strategy game with cute animals who are all constantly trying to kill each other. My favorite part about it is how crazy stuff can get, and all my friends get super excited over it whenever we play, and it's a huge hobby of mine. My final hobby is something I think everyone can get behind. I love watching movies. I often critique them after watching them, which is something I feel is misinterpreted by others, as they think I dislike or hate that movie, but I don't. It's just my perception of that film, and the same goes for everyone. And whenever they perceive or critique art, just because someone perceives it as horrible doesn't mean you as yourself, that when you perceive it, it can be viewed differently. That's why I feel a lot of people misinterpret my critique of movies, is because they think when I state something, it's fact, but it's really not. I'm just giving my piece of advice out. These are movies I have. Yes, they're ranked. That's a hobby of mine. One day I plan on becoming a screenwriter in the far future, as I really enjoy writing. I don't see it happening anywhere in the near future, but with more time and experience, I believe I can become one. Now I've told you about my hobbies, and you now know what they are. My running endeavor, my love for board games, and my passion for filmmaking. Now I ask you, what do your hobbies say about you?